So today we're finally getting around to making a Caravan Vanguard deck in Nilfgaard. This was requested, I'm not sure how many times, quite a few times by one of our subscribers, so we decided to make it because it sounded like fun. Now, for this Caravan Vanguard deck, we're not going super all in on the Caravan Vanguards. We could like a Seer, we could put in like a Neuromancy, we could put in other cards to make sure we just always get Caravan Vanguards. But I don't think that's the best way to win games. So instead what we're going to do is rely on the Caravan Vanguards for one round, and then we're going to rely on Masquerade Ball for another round, and in between we'll fit in whatever cards we have left for the other rounds. Maybe Bleed Down, we'll see. That usually works if we have the ball for round 3, but it depends on what your opponent is. So let's take a look before we get too in-depth into the strategy at what's actually in the deck. So we have Ball, like I mentioned. We have Joachim, along with Coup, naturally. This is our big... We play these when we need a bunch of points. And we have another good target for Coup we'll mention in a little bit. But yeah, Coup and Joachim, really solid. Brathens, even more so than normal, we're going to rely on Duchess's Informants to generate a lot of our Caravan Vanguards. So Brathens giving us one of those is excellent. Then we have Vincent. Vincent destroys a unit with status. It's good, it's one of our aristocrats. Keep him. Invocation's amazing, we steal the card, you know how it goes. Torius Vigo, again, we want the Duchess's Informants. It's ideally what we want here. So we're going to play in that round. If you don't get the Duchess's Informants, there's some other decent options, right? So if you need a lock, you can make a Hunter. If you want to do another Blightmaker and set the top card of your deck. For example, if you didn't draw your ball yet, you could do that. It's very flexible. Dead Man's Tongue, fantastic card. We banished 2 of our guys. Probably going to be like, if we have the aristocrats, maybe even have hunters. Could also banish Experimental Remedy if you don't think you're going to need it. But that's a solid card too. We have the Operator. We're going to Operator, Caravan Vanguard each side of each player's board. Then we're going to start Duchesses informing it. That's the plan. We'll make a bunch of Caravan Vanguards, and we'll get a bunch of points. If they consume it or something, that could be a pretty big problem, but nothing we can do about that. There's usually like enough decent targets. The Duchess's Informant's not a bad card, but we'll see. Cupbearer, because we need another poison. I'm not playing just Masquerade Ball, I want a third poison, and the Purify could be nice too. Then we're coming up with our Roderick. Searches for something from our deck, thins our deck by a card when you play it, find your gold, it's really good. Caravan Vanguard's the core of the deck. It boosts itself by 3 or make a copy. Usually make the copy first. That way if they kill one, you can still activate the Bonded the next turn. So then you get a bunch of Caravan Vanguards and we just get 9 points from each one. Hopefully it's enough to win a round. Experimental Remedy. This is going to be for Duchess's Informants. Once they've died, you use this to bring them back. Not a bad card. It's less good than you'd think because the Caravan Vanguards we usually want to play in a round. And then you want to try all the Caravan Vanguard stuff in one round if possible. And then the next round, because you play the Duchess's Informants in that round. In the next round, you're not going to have the Operated one, the Operator Caravan Vanguard. So, I've heard people mention you could use a Seer the Operator back to your deck. Alright, come on. I'm not doing that. Then we have to cut out Masquerade Ball for Ownermancy and take out some of the aristocrats. I think it's just, while it might be cool, I think it won't get us any wins, really. So then we're really relying on the Duchess's Informants for one round. But you don't always draw both Caravan Vanguards, so you can use the Experimental Remedies later. And you can always use them on other stuff too, right? And you can also kill off the Vanguard yourself. This is our other good target for Coup. Once you Operator out the Caravan Vanguards, once you've no more Duchesses or Aristocrats, you can Coup Caravan Vanguard, and then you get the Caravan Vanguard to your field, do 3 to them, it's worth 12-point swing, and then you can start playing your Experimental Remedy on the one you destroyed in their graveyard. It's not a bad option. The problem with the Duchess's Informants is usually they don't die in the round you use them, but you can kill them if you need to with you can do like a bleeding from a Hunter on them, you can hit them with the Mage Assassin, you can do that kind of stuff. Anyway, then we have Experimental Remedies, like we mentioned. Seditious Aristocrats, it's the best Bronze Aristocrat for Masquerade Ball, so it's in the deck. We play a bunch of Duchess's Informants. Explosive Spying, it's a boost when we play the aristocrats. So even if we play it in the non-ball round, we play it in the round where we're playing most of our aristocrats, or not aristocrats, our caravan vanguards, it should give us a decent amount of points. Blight makers and assassins, because they're really good. The informant we mentioned. Important to note, if you're playing against monsters, just spam this on their Andrega larvas. There's not much they can do if you play more Andrega larvas than them. And then we have Morlham Hunter. It's our last bronze. It locks, bleeds. It locks really good, so we're playing it. Now you may notice here we're missing some of the more typical cards I like to play in Nilfgaard, right? There's no Emperor, there's no Vanamar, there's no Fangs of the Empire, that kind of stuff. They just don't fit with the Caravan Vanguard, right? Because playing Caravan Vanguard means we need to take slots from... We need a slot from Artorias Vigo. This one's debatable, usually use this anyway. Taking an Operator, we're playing the Caravan Vanguards themselves, playing the Experimental Remedies, which we normally wouldn't, and we're playing an extra Duchess's Informant, which I normally would have be an Emissary. I believe his name's Emissary, the 4 provision guy that makes that boosts Brathons. This guy, yeah, Emissary. Now, you can cut a Hunter for Emissary. We're trying this version more all in on the Caravan Vanguard. Normally, if you put this in, your Brathons could do that, but our Brathons can only do Duchess's Informant. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, we'll see how it works out. Should be pretty fun. Should be fun. Let's find an opponent here. Hopefully we can win at least 1 or 2 games. Preferably at least 1. Hopefully we just don't want to match up against Nilfgaard, because we have a huge problem in that matchup. Alright, it's not Nilfgaard, but it is Jackpot, so it's very strong.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
So that's slightly concerning. Let's take a look at what we have for a hand. We really want our thinning cards. We don't have any. We do not want a Mage Assassin. Okay, there's a Blight Maker. That's good. Remedy is fine. Performance fine. We only have 3 Caravan Guard cards this round. Probably won't rely on that too much. Looking at our thinning card. Operator, though. Okay, now we're talking. Huh. We have Operator, Guard, Informant. Right. I think I still have enough of these. I want to assemble more of these guys. We have Playmaker as a play. We have Hunter as a play. Alright, I think we'll do this. We'll go Blightmaker. I know this is a huge surprise, isn't it? Go for Mage Assassin. It's fine. So we're going to try and assemble more Caravan Vanguards for next round. We're going to let them take this one. It's pretty dangerous letting these guys push round 2. But we're going to have to.
Knees are drowning in shite, but me head's in the clouds.
We could also set up Experimental Remedy. It's an option. By playing a Duchess's Informant now. But I don't think I want to. So instead we'll go for one of our Hunters. Just play him for 2 bleeding. Not great value. It's fine. And we'll play probably a Seditious Aristocrat last. We should be able to get enough Aristocrats by round 3 for Ball. We don't have Ball yet anyway. Of course, this would be good with all of the Informants coming up. Let's think about this. Do we want to set up a Remedy? I don't want his bronzes. We should probably play one of these. Or we could... Let's see... No, we're just gonna play this Aristocrat. We'll just drop this guy.
It's a nice ring, is it not?
He's gonna get his set up for round 2 though. He's gonna carry over all his coins. He's double thinned his deck already. It's gonna be a tough matchup. We knew that starting though. Alright, we got to commit Junior though. He wants to secure the round, but we were already passing, so losing Junior is good. We don't have to deal with that anymore. It could wipe out all of our Caravan Vanguards. Wow, that's a lot of commitment compared to how we were just going to pass. I'll take that for sure. We were just going to pass anyway, but we got Junior out of the way. Like I was saying though, he could just take out all of our 3 strength Vanguards if he was still there. Of course, now we have to deal with like the real cards of his deck instead of just his thinning cards. What we want to see is another Vanguard. There's a Blank Maker. We'll keep that. Do not want this. We want to see Artorias Vigo and Brathens, ideally. Vincent, I can't put back. We're not going to do that. We'll put back Remedy then. There's Vigo. Alright, this is our Caravan Vanguard round. Then the round 3 will be our Ball round. That's the plan. Best target for coup is going to be one of our own Vanguards from Operate. Tor, let's see. So he just passed. We'll go for Playmaker.
A fine vintage.
Get rid of this. Where do we stack Ball? We need Ball for this round 3. I think we'll do that. We need this card. And we pass. I don't really want to benefit setting all these up. We could play a Informant to his graveyard, but I don't want to rely on Strength Remedy. We're going to put one of these back. Okay, we made sure we got our Ball. Ball Vincent. We need one more Aristocrat. This hand's alright. It's not amazing. We don't need 2 of you. Double Vanguard. Vanguard, Vanguard. We need interactions with his stuff. Vanguard, Vanguard. Informant. We're missing something. Good. We need you. We need these. There's one of them. I do need Joachim still. I didn't get him. That's unfortunate. We really did need him, though. What do we do without him? Do we just open with the Operator? I think we just do. Operate. Let's go. Let's get to work. I don't think we can win this round. He's going to have too much stuff. Without the swing from the... We never got Dead Man's Tongue. Without the Joachim swings, I don't think we have enough. Our hope is that he's going to rely on his jackpot and boost stuff too high and get punished by the poisons and by Invocation, but it's a pretty tall order. I don't think it's going to happen. Could also be playing some kind of Salamander deck, although I doubt it. Alright, here's the first bounty. First bounty. Yep. How do we beat all these bounties? We have 1 Purify. Do we purify this first card? I think our best bet in stopping the bounty stuff is if we purify this first one. Hopefully, he won't be able to get the coins to do damage to us. That's our only hope, I think. Then we go in for the Vanguards. We're going to have 1, hopefully 2, that's it. This is not a very Caravan Vanguard heavy game here. But that's just how this guy chose to play. We're in his world now. We only have the 2 Aristocrats, we gotta be mindful of that. We want to play Ball before we need this lock. But we have our Imprisonment lock still, so that'll be okay. Grandmaster, sure. Fair enough.
I shall save humankind from
This Operator is kind of a hindrance. Let's go for this.
a long road walked we have.
We can coup. We can Imprisonment coup on Jax. Or we could Vincent Jax. Imprisonment coup on Jax gives us 15 swing. That's our best imprisonment target. Or our best coup target here. We're gonna do that. Although we should do it next turn. Yeah, we should do that soon. I want to get that Vanguard out of my hand just in case he kills our guy, though. So go Vanguard, then hopefully we can go that. Okay, there's the Witchfinder. We're gonna lock her. This is highest power, right? Yes, that's nice. It's only 3 of value on the bounty. We have to lock her. He played Kurt, so he doesn't have his Purify. So we're gonna use a lock here. We use both locks, though. That's really risky. He's gonna use the fee. I don't think he's gonna use the fee yet. I think we're safe. So we're gonna go prison. We're gonna lock here. I don't want to play ball this turn. Not quite. We want to get our Brathens going because we don't want to lose our value in case he somehow gets rid of our stuff. Go Brathens because we want the assimilate points. We're gonna need those. Here, here, here. We want to get our assimilate points while we can. We're gonna need all the points we can get. We're gonna have to be a little greedy. Witchfinder's locked. So what's next? He's gonna have maybe a Caleb for giving out locks or bounties. If we can stop the bounties, we might have a chance. He's playing like mass bounty. Alright, so there's 4 coins. He's got jackpot ready still. Okay, so here's the Witch Hunter Executioner. He's only gonna get 3 points back, which is nice. Yeah, he's only got 3 back. Probably want to kill that. Or lock it. We don't want that there. So we go... I don't want to coup it. So I think the best choice is we go with our ball, and then our last imprisonment charge. Ball. Last imprisonment charge, get rid of this. And now hopefully we can get some assimilate points going, and now we can play our hunter for our next lock without having to lose out on a ball activation. Coup is going to be interesting. We can always hit the reason we were not too concerned about coup is we can always just hit our Caravan Vanguard for 12. Alright, there's his 9 coins. Boost. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Philippa's coming in, he's going to take that. That's pretty expected. That's going to be our good target for Vincent. Now we have a lock, and we have Vigo. Let's go Vigo. It has assimilate too. Well, not assimilate 2, it also has assimilate. Let's see. That's what I want. Go here.
My duty?
Let's see, what do I want? How much will this be worth? This is worth 9. This is worth 4. Yeah, this is probably better. Let's go assimilate, guys. This is not an assimilate deck, but we haven't played all of our assimilate cards. All 3 assimilate cards this round. Alright, we shouldn't run out of room. Because this might give us a little bit of trouble with room. But he has to have removal somewhere. Because he's playing a bounty deck, so I'm not concerned about losing or filling arrows up, because he's going to have removal. We have this lock still. Then we have Invocation for control. There's Caleb. Yeah, Caleb's getting locked. There's the bounty. So we go lock on Caleb. Stop this. We go poison here because we're going to... We can't poison Jax, so we're going to poison here. Another assimilate activation. We're going to use probably Vincent on Jax. He's probably going to spend his coins on him. He probably won't be able to after he spends the coins, but maybe we can deny his last fee. There's Sigi. We knew that was coming. Boost himself.
My lads will make sure of that.
We have Vincent now or later? I think now. We still have our invocation. So we go Vincent. We'll just get rid of Jax early. Destroy him. Now I want to leave 2 spaces on a row if we do go for the coup on a... What's it called? Oh, we don't have to worry about this because we aren't playing any more units. We'll just go poison. Here, get another assimilate. He still has a bunch of coins, but he doesn't have any way to give bounties that I can see, and we still have invocation. There's Freak Show. That's going to give him a bunch of value. Okay, Freak Show, hopefully he keeps those points. Hopefully he does not spend them yet, because then we can invocation it and he's in massive trouble. Alright, he's going to start going for stuff. Okay, good. I think that's the best invocation target we have. Yeah, I think this is just the best invocation target. We still have coup for 12 on Vanguard. I think we might actually be able to take this. There's a bank. Let's see what he has. He doesn't have any coin spenders now. Okay, there's one. No. Trigger the profits. Yeah, you're... So this is going to be a big boost. Right? Yeah. Big boost. But we go coup here. Death blow. Opponent lost connection. Play here, and we get much more assimilates. I think that should be enough. It's up by 27. He's got 9 points essentially. There, it's up by 18. What does he have to spend? Should I play Philippa? I think we're fine. I think. I'm not sure what this card is. I should know what it is. Oh, more or least. Okay, I think we're okay. He has no way to spend coins. There's the fee. Alright, we got him. That was a good game. It was a good game. GG. Last game was pretty interesting. I didn't expect us to win that, especially when he went to round 3. But we had a lot of control, and we were able to stop his bounties and his profit, or his bounties and his entry cards, his coin spenders. Alright, jackpot again. I wonder if this is the same deck. You always seem to run across the same deck repeatedly. Okay, this hand's interesting. This hand is very interesting. Alright, so we have Operator, double Vanguard. That's 3 plays. But then, what are we going to use our informants on? Because Brathens has an informant. Wait, do we have Brathens? Oh, we have Brathens. We have Vigo? No. Huh. This is interesting. I wonder if we can set up a short round 3 with Ball. It's not worth it. He's jackpot, though. He's going to be able to get a bunch of points very quickly. We're going to go Operator here. We don't really have any other choices, but let's go for this. Even if we had other choices, I think this would be the best option. We have both Caravan Vanguards in our hand, and we have Brathens now. Okay, there's Tax Collector. We should probably lock that.
In this world, only 2 things are certain.
Do we lock it, or we just go? No, I think we lock the Witchfinders and such. Look at value 1 turn. Let's just go for the Vanguards. He's only getting 1 point a turn essentially from that in the coins. So we'll just go for our own. We'll point slam down our Vanguards and then Brathens. That should give us the round. Okay, there's 2 Tax Collectors. Okay, we're going to lock one of those. We have a fairly substantial lead, so we're going to get rid of one of these at least. I can't have him carrying over too many points here. Guess what? Dead Man's Tongue. Okay, there's Dire Mutated Hound. Let's see. Can we do something about that? Gets 2 points per turn. We could threaten a poison with Cupbearer, and hopefully he leaves. Unless he's smart. And thinks we're baiting him. Well, he knows we probably have poisons. The fact that everyone plays Fangs of the Empire helps us out here quite a bit. We're going to play with our Caravan Vanguard. Get some points. We could always lock it with our leader, but I think we'll just rely on the poison. There's the Witchfinder. I think we go for the poison now. I can go for this poison here. Activate this. And that should get him out. Unless he has a Purify. If he doesn't leave, we'll lock, we'll lose a couple points there, and go for Dead Man's Tongue. Not the end of the world there either. There's his own poison. Okay, sure. Is he setting up carryover, or is he gonna keep going? Alright, well, it's time for Brathens then. Go Brathens, go Duchess, go here, here. Yep, points. Assimilate points. Looking good. Then we have Dead Man's Tongue. I'm not too concerned about this big guy. He's down by 20, and with no coins built up. Without the coins built up, I'm not too concerned about his swings. There's Fistic again. Alright, that's only 11. That's a pretty substantial swing, actually. Still up pretty substantially, though. We'll go Dead Man's Tongue. Alright, we've played our guys. Caravan guys. His bronzes, I don't really want to steal, I don't think. His bronzes I don't really want. So we are an informant. And his bronzes, again, we don't really want. But there is a Caravan guard in the graveyard. Discard pile, whatever you want to call it. Remedy's better than... Remedy... Here, a Remedy too. Just give it one of each. And we'll boost our 1 strength guy in the melee row. Plus 10. Very nice. We're gonna pass, unfortunately. There's a Caleb.
Watch yourselves. You'll never be safe.
Alright, I guess we have to pass. We can't beat the Caleb Witchfinder. We don't have anything that can do that, so we'll just let him go. Nothing we could do about that, unfortunately. He's actually going to take the round. There he goes. That's fine. We still have Ball. If this Mage Assassin was something else, would be nice. If we locked this guy earlier, we'd have done a bunch of points. I wasn't worried about it, though. Probably should have been, maybe. Okay, this is a nice hand for this round. Got a little greedy there, but with this deck we kind of have to be greedy. It's a little suboptimal. There's his pass. Well, we're gonna thin then.
A fine vintage it would have made.
No stench.
Okay. We could have stacked Coup, but there's only 3 cards in our deck and we still have a Roderick. So I think we're gonna get it. I'd rather just thin out the Mage Assassin. There's Vincent, that's nice. Don't want you. Don't really want you either. You're out. There's our Roderick. We want Coup. Any of these, I don't really want you either. Yeah, we really want our, don't really want this. There's Coup, that's good. And Roderick gets us Vigo. That's not bad. Roderick gives us Vigo. Vigo gives us... Best choice is probably in a Seditious. Then we have Coup, Joachim. We don't want to open Coup, Joachim, because we have a couple deploys. You. Like all deploys. So, we also can't play it until we've played Roderick. So we're going to open Ball.
A taste of Nordling, is it?
We've opened with Ball now. It's not only proactive-ish play. He's going to give us a bounty. That's fine. We can't play an aristocrat on our side of the board, which is problematic. Roderick for Vigo. I think that's the best choice here. We're going to Roderick Vigo. We cannot risk getting a dead card in our hand.
The senses can be
Of these, we don't want to play this. Vanguard's not a bad choice. It's like 6 points. Well, it has a deploy, so it's like not the worst choice. Let's go for 4 points, I meant. For the second copy.
away from our wares.
It's not too bad. As far as control goes, we don't have very much. Now you can play Joachim freely, though. And then we have one lock. We have Blightmaker. There's Junior. This is gonna hurt. Pew, pew, pew. Yep, there it is. If we go Invocation Junior, we can go Joachim into Junior. That's pretty nice. I like that idea. Just get rid of this. It also delays our ball activations, which we want to do as much as possible. There's Jax. Fine, that's a Vincent target.
I shall save humankind from what my visions portend.
If we come down for 1, if we go Joachim into Junior, leave this at 1, we can coup it, and cooing it's pretty good. That sounds like the play. Although we could also coup Joachim, but our cards aren't that great left in our deck. So we're gonna go Joachim here. We'll go into Junior. Perfect. I want to use his Insanity, because I don't want to hang around with this many coins, or this high of a unit. So we'll go here. Don't want to hang around with a 13, so we'll just boop, boop. Perfect. Your turn. Getting a couple spines out. Let's take a look at our value. If he uses 2 on him, if he uses any fees there, take a look at Joachim here. It's worth 8 on this. What about coup here? We coup Joachim. 8 here, 9 here. I'm not counting the 4 points we give him with the spine. Then we have... This one's not. This one's worth quite a bit. He's back to 7 because he's Seagede. Intimidate. What would we do with 8 coins? I have no idea. Because we could kill him. Junior doesn't get value from them. These both give a poison. This destroys his guy. Let's go with a seditious. Play you. Play this. Poison here. Pass. Okay. Thinking about coup still. What do we want to hit with it? I'd like to hit him, but he's getting too high now. But that's good because we can Vincent it. Vincent getting more value. Alright, the double deploys. They're going to get some really big boosts here. Perfect. We have Vincent, we have a second poison.
This is a helmet.
Trigger their profits. 8. 4. Shouldn't have gotten 12. Okay, I see. We got it. I'm not sure what happened there. Now, let's see. We have poison. We can get a double removal here. Vincent kill. Has to do this. Vincent comes here. We kill him. Get our we kill him. And we're up quite a bit. Quite a bit. Now, he still has Philippa, I believe. And if he takes back Junior, that would be useful for him. Maybe he plays this instead of Philippa. I'm trying to think of whatever cards he has. We should probably lock that. It might be his last spender for his coins. Might be left over with extras. Okay, there's the profit. He's winning now, because that's how Syndicate works. Big swings. Let's see. We go coup here. Hopefully get Blightmaker. That's the card I did not want. Mage Assassin. 2 damage. Do we care where it goes? No. So we'll just put it on you. We'll lock this because it can spend, just in case. We don't want to use Junior. We want our last seditious aristocrats to be worth as much as possible. Okay, there's a trafficker. If he doesn't have poison, I think we lose. But nothing we can do. So we'll go here. And we'll just throw this out. Move this guy. Alright, let's see. Does he have another card? Can he do it? I'm guessing this is our poison. Yeah, he's got this. Close one. Close one. GG. Let's see if we can sneak a third game in here real quick. Hopefully we'll get a fast one. Don't want this to become too long a video. Just don't be Nilfgaard. Also, we could also, if we could stop playing Jackpot, that'd be pretty great too. Like some variety. Play enough Jackpot as it is. Alright, well, we got Nilfgaard instead. That is variety, but it's also Nilfgaard. Alright, let's just hope he doesn't play any of his own. This could be bad. Well, we have Operator, we have Vanguard. I don't want this card. I was talking about my hand, but really I just don't want that card. Don't want these. Those are good. These are definitely good in this matchup, these Rental Remedies. If we can get him to play Seditious Aristocrat early, and then it goes into like a spying war, hopefully with more Seditious Aristocrats, that would be helpful. Sergeant. Do we push here? We have Operator, 1 Vanguard, Artorias, and this. We can bleed this and then remedy it. This is looking like a pretty good round for our Operator. Let's do it.
A long road walked we have.
The problem here is if he starts playing his own informants, like I kind of mentioned during a deck overview, this is the problem when you play against Nilfgaard. You're setting up points for them and have less provisions in your deck as a result, because this kind of stuff takes up provisions. He also could be playing bombs, in which case we get removed again. Alright, here comes the Brathens. Here we go. Here we go. Yup. Yup. Here it is. Alright. Unfortunately, he has Deploy Booster, and he has Brathens, so this is not going to work. At all. But he went first, so it's not too big a deal. We'll get out our Informant. Actually, Informant's very valuable in this matchup. If we don't get out Informant. I'd rather play this, honestly.
Away from our wares! Away!
We're conceding this round already, so otherwise we would have to lock his guys. He's gonna get more value than us. We're hopefully gonna go for Blightmaker. Maybe we'll get Vigo out. Really, we want to do the thinning as much thing as possible. There's a Fangs. It's fine. Let's see. Can we do this in 2 cards? Let's see. This is worth 11. Yeah, we can. Just play this.
No good wine will come from here, not even costly.
Now here we're playing on faith that he's not playing Clog, because if he's playing Clog and we played a Guardian, we lose. Alright, there's the second poison. I don't think he is. Now there's a poison. He's up by 17. That's not 0. Remedy has no targets. Informant's pretty good though still, so we'll go Informant here, like this. Need 9 more again. It's not unusual. Ku's always 12 here, and we have the Echo still. Hopefully we can get Vigo out first. Yeah, 12. Who's a 12? Look at that in mind.
A fine vintage.
Up by 21 though. This is 12. That puts us at 40. We need 9. We need 9. Vigo into Blightmaker. Vigo into. We really want Vigo into Informant. I'm fine losing 1 charge, which makes this 15. Because if we go, we can go Leader, Coup, Brathens. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Brathens, Coup, Brathens, Informant. Here, here, play. That gets us real close. We gotta keep this close. He's gonna do the same thing back to us now. Oh, he's gonna look for it. Hopefully he doesn't get it.
What is it you want?
Oh, he got it. Alright, well he wins now. The round. Yep. Sure. I wonder if we can sneak in a Vigo. He doesn't have so many points though. He's got these deploys too.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
That's what I was saying about Nilfgaard. They just kind of like take it, and then you lose.
From white sands to snows.
26. We don't have our coup anymore. Don't have any bronzes. Golds from deck. Our own Brathens. No, we can't. It's too risky. About to pass. Now, let's think. We have Ball still. We have our own Brathens. Remedy's good now. 1 aristocrat. I think we have to keep this hand. Hopefully we can go Vigo into Blightmaker. Okay, there's a Thirsty Dame. I've seen scarier openings. Go Vigo. Informant's pretty good here too. Blightmaker's probably the best.
Defeat them with hunger.
Get rid of this.
Crush them with dust.
That's fine. Coup on our Vigo, I'm guessing. Yep. And he's gonna do the Informant on our Blightmaker.
What is truth, if not an
Oh no, he's looking for a second one of these guys.
Don't ask a
That's
lady her
interesting.
age. It's unbecoming.
Let's see. You have Brathens into copy. We have Lock here. Ball is kind of iffy. We have a lot of golds left in our deck. We can coup Vigo. We can't coup Joachim. Cooing Joachim's not great though, because he's gonna have tall removal. So I think we'll just coup Vigo again. Here.
not regret this.
Informant's good. Is it as good as Vanguard? It's probably good. It's probably better. We'll go here. Take one of these. Just drop it over here. Take one of our own. We can get another one from Brathens. Hopefully go up a card here. That's our goal. Alright, he's throwing down Ball. We'll throw down Ball. Then go for a double lock, I guess. At least a single lock.
Specimen. Truly.
Throw down our own Ball, because we have to.
Van Moorlands late
Um,
to spoil us.
Do we lock? We lock. We lock one. Alright, he's gonna be up a leader charge, we're gonna be up a card probably in round 3. Because we have... Okay, there's his Joachim. He's played both of his coups though. We're gonna poison whatever this is. Oh, that's a big one for him to get. That's a problem. That's a huge problem. And he locks one of our guys. We have no locks. We have to go for a lock here. We can also go for Brathens onto another... Yeah, let's do this. We'll go Brathens. We want the assimilate value. Go here, take another one of these. So activate our first part of our ball. Gets a bunch of assimilates.
Have I something in my teeth?
And poison this guy. We have Joachim Vincent for round 3, Invocation. Round 3 is going to be pretty interesting for this game. Pretty interesting. I thought this was going to be a short one, but it looks like it might be a lengthier one actually. There's Invocation. Sure, go ahead. I want to save the strongest things possible for round 3, so we're going to do a... Is there another one of these in his graveyard? No. Let's see if we can get Caravan Guards for round 3. That'd be our good idea. We'll play you. We'll just lock one of these guys. Poisons. Okay. We've used up our ball and he hasn't, but we're up by 31. There we go. So we're up a card. He never even used his ball. He just used it to force out our ball, which is fair enough. He invocationed back his Joachim, but he's used both of his coups already, so he uses one Joachim. We need our Joachim, for real though. Please. How many golds are in our deck? We have one. Few gold cards left. Okay, so we're gonna quickly get rid of these. These aren't gonna be great. Go first. I mean, let's go here. We have double remedy for Caravan Guards. Caravan Guards is our carry. Okay, that's a problem. Big problem.
Speak your mind. To the point.
I lose both of these guys. Fine. Just keep spamming them. Gotta play quick here. Computer is apparently not actually plugged in, so we can't actually fix that. That's fine. We just go again. Got plenty of these for me. Lightmaker. We could stack something in case we get our Joachim here.
Everyone has their secrets.
Okay, perfect. We'll just get another one. Caravan Vanguard is all on you.
Our path over the earth by stars in
Do
the
it again.
sky is guided. Stay true to our way, we must always.
I wonder what his last cards are. He has one Joachim, there it is. Hopefully we can coup. We can get into our invocation. That's good. We'll finish with Dead Man's Tongue, I think. Roderick.
Push on! No mercy!
Let's see. Neither of these are actually really awful. Poison does nothing for your card. It's nothing. 5 versus Vincent worth 4. Well, it's worth one more point. It's our biggest Dead Man's Tongue we can get. 10. Kind of let down there by Roderick. Vincent here for 5. I think Dead Man's Tongue's not quite enough. Let's see. 5, 5's 10. That's 10. Yeah. Doesn't matter what we do here. Let down by Roderick. Come on, Roderick, my man. You gotta do better than that. Oh, it was an attempt. Got excited for a bit there. Good game anyway. GG. Now that I'm putting this video all together, I wanted to point this out. So there actually was a guaranteed winning play here we could have done. And had I had more time, hopefully would have seen it. I think I would have seen it, and we would have won this game. But, do you guys see what the play was? Just pause the video here and take a look if you want. We have Vincent, Joachim, Invocation, and Cupbearer as our 4 gold cards in our deck. Alright, so the answer is probably fairly obvious to you guys at this point. You play the Dead Man's Tongue, we banish Vincent, get plus 10. And then when we play Roderick, we are offered Invocation, Joachim, and Cupbearer. We don't have a Cupbearer and Vincent option to make us lose the game anymore, and that would have been the winning play. So, you know, it's a good thing we didn't take too long though, because I'll be honest, my laptop for real died 20 seconds after I finished recording this game. So what do I think about this deck? It's better than I thought it would be, but it's not the best Nilfgaard deck, that's for sure. But it is a lot of fun and it's different. So let's take a look through the cards and see what we think. If there's any changes we should make, any notable things about the deck. And there's one specific reason I want to mention why I don't like it, but we'll get there. So as far as the cards themselves go, I think this is pretty much what you want to run with. The only things I might change, probably take out a Hunter here for an Emissary, just because the flexibility of having the Emissary from the Breathins is really nice. So I think this is a change I would like to make. We should still be able to activate our, well, the lock's not as important because we have 2 leader abilities with locks, leader charges. So I think this is a change I would like to make to the deck. And then I think I want to drop 1 experimental remedy or something else, but ideally that would probably come out to be a either an Alba Armor Cavalry or an Assassinate. You know, it's up to you. I think something like this might be better. But yeah, for now though, I'll keep the second experimental remedy in because it's kind of fun with a deck idea. But these are the change. That's the change I would make. I think this is a good idea. Anyway, as far as how the deck performs, all the games we played today, and most of the games I played with the deck, were winnable at some point. The ones today, I'm recording this later on, so one of them we lost because we kind of had to rush too much from our laptop running out of power. Sorry about that one. A little more text than normal in the video there. And the other one is the other game we lost because we made a mistake and we miscalculated what we thought they had left in their hand. So, you know, it's not a bad deck. It's not bad, but I think there's better options. And there's one specific weakness I have to mention here, and that's going up against Nilfgaard. Because if you go up against Nilfgaard, I think I probably mentioned this a couple times already, we are losing provisions because we are playing Operator, we're playing Caravan Vanguards. Operator, normally this would probably be, you take this out, take out the Vanguards for standard-ish Nilfgaard list. Operator, Vanguards probably come out, you get a Emperor, then you have probably take out 1 Duchess Informant, probably add an Emissary, take the experimental remedies out probably for Assassinates, and you end up with an extra, what is this? This would come down to a 4-point bronze card. 3, these probably drop to 4 provision cards, maybe a 5, so I'll say 4, probably Nausicaa Sergeants or something. That's 7 total provisions. This probably stays the same as 5, but it turns to a removal slot like Assassinate. And then you probably drop this down to an Emissary. That's 6, you get 6 extra provisions. So they have 6 more provisions than us, and that shows because they can play stuff like the Operator probably turns into a Emperor. They probably replace one of these remedies, maybe with a Vanomar, and then they have 1 Assassinate. You see what I'm saying? Like, their deck's better, and they get full value from our plan of the Operator, right? So we play Operator, we play Caravan Vanguards. They still have Duchesses and Informants. They still have Artorias Vigo. They still have Brathins. So they're going to get the full value off of our Caravan Vanguards, and their deck's just better than ours. Which I find very annoying, and I hate that matchup. Although it is certainly not unwinnable. So yeah, that's my main issue with this deck, is that it has a problem of Nilfgaard versus Nilfgaard matchups. The other thing is against things with Consume. They kind of just consume your Caravan Vanguard. And the Operator part of the deck sort of dies. That's a problem too. So those really hold it back. If there was another way, I know you could Asir, right? You could Asir Operator back to your deck, play Operator again later on. But then you really want to play Ownermancy to get that consistency, and at that point you have to like drop probably Ball, or you see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fit nicely together. So that's why I think you really want to rely on the Vanguards for like one round. But it is a very interesting deck. I think one thing I am interested in is, and I won at least one game today. You saw that with all the stuff we're doing with the informants, we get a lot of assimilate value. I'm wondering if we take this off of a Ball deck. I know that's blasphemy, but we could. I wonder how it would do as an assimilate deck, right? Because we are already playing a lot of assimilate cards. The only thing we would really want to add is this, add her, probably add these for 4 provision cards. We can cut then the hunters and the aristocrats, fit these in, that gets us 2 more provisions. Probably swap right out the, we could swap out the cupbearer then, although the purify is still nice, so I'd probably keep them. Cutting Ball, you could fit like her, you could fit in then, what's it called? Diplomacy. But you see what I'm saying? Like that might be an option that gives us a lot of points, like Portal, bring out the 4 provisions, but you don't really want to play Portal when you have Mage Assassin. But whatever. The idea is there, and maybe it would work well as an assimilate deck. I might try that out. Anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it. It was fun. It's not as good as a regular Nilfgaard deck, I don't think. It has a very interesting and specific weakness against other Nilfgaard players. But it did alright, and it had a chance to win every game we played. And in the past probably week or so, we haven't lost too many points. We've been around 2400-ish, 2420 in pro rank for this deck. Obviously went down a bunch when we first started testing it out, but it hasn't been awful, and it's been interesting. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing something like this, and we'll see you next time.